In today's video, I am going to teach you how to define variables in Google Sheets. To begin, open Google Sheets and go to a new, untitled spreadsheet. You can do this from your Google Drive or directly from the Google Sheets homepage. Once the spreadsheet is open, take a moment to confirm you are on the main grid where you can type into cells. This is where we will create something that behaves like a variable by using a named value you can reference later. Next, click into a cell where you want to store your variable value. Then type the word highlight. As you type, you will see the text appear inside that cell. This typed value represents the piece of information you want to reuse. In many spreadsheets, people store these reusable values at the top of the sheet or off to the side so they are easy to find later. But the key point here is simply entering the value into a cell. After you have typed highlight, click on the cell containing highlight. This is important because selecting the cell ensures you are working with the correct value. If you accidentally click a different cell, you may end up editing or selecting the wrong entry. Make sure the cell with highlight is clearly selected before moving on. Now type highlight again. This action reinforces the value you are defining and helps ensure it is exactly what you want, including spelling and capitalization. In Google Sheets, consistency matters because references to text values depend on an exact match. If you plan to use this value elsewhere, keeping it identical each time prevents errors and confusion later. Once more, click on the cell that contains highlight. This final selection step confirms the value is set where you want it. At this point, you have effectively defined a reusable value in your sheet by placing it in a specific cell and confirming it. A helpful tip is to remember the cell location where you put this value, because you can reference it later in formulas by pointing to that cell. And that is all there is to it.